I was a pretty good teenager.
I know you were. That's why I'm asking. I wonder what's like the worst thing that you were actually even capable of doing morally and ethically as a teenager. That's where I learned like you had a brother and you killed him or something. You're like, well, I backed over my brother in the driveway.
Like it's just like to somebody else?
Yeah, well, I mean, what? Wait, okay. No, I mean like to you, I guess that also applies. If you did something terrible to yourself, you're like, I became Christian.
Yeah, I didn't buy a house when the market was good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. You...
Probably the worst thing I did to myself.
Honestly, you can't be that bad at yourself about that. You weren't a teenager. You were in your 20s. Like, that's one of those things where you knew better. You know, like
the market was not good in one of my 20s.
Was it not? You're still in your 20s.
Dude, the housing market hasn't been good since 2008. What are you talking about?
It's true, but how old were you in 2008?
Let's see. I was born in 96.
Were you 14 in 2008?
Let's see.
12?
Okay, hold on. 2006, I'd be 10. So 12. I'd be 12.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. I like that you had to take a moment and do the math. Honestly, that's a very on brand for you.
Yeah.
In 2008, I was 17.
I've told you before that my high school math teacher basically just let me pass algebra.
Did he? Oh,
she?
Oh, you didn't have to fuck her or anything?
No.
She just gave it to you?
Well, I think she just dreaded trying to have me learn math again.
Oh, God.
And so she was just like, fuck it, let it be somebody else's problem.
Did you just really like not even, did you not apply yourself?
I tried.
You tried?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm just legitimately bad at math.
That's so sad. That poor lady.
I know.
Yeah. I
even had her try to tutor me. Like, I tried.
Yeah. Also, like, poor you, because like you're doing your absolute damnedest, and so is she, and nothing's happening.
I had math tutors. I had the teacher, like I asked questions and shit.
You guys were doing everything you could.
I just legitimately, I don't know. The concepts of math.
I understand. Sometimes that's the reason I need Viagra. I completely understand.
They just do not stick to me.
Yeah, sometimes things just don't happen. And it's, which
kind of sucks because I've learned like the older I get, I've learned how much math is really the language of the universe.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely.
And it makes me feel, and excuse me for the offensive word, but it makes me feel retarded.
I think you're just it makes me feel like a
yeah. No, it just
excuse me for the offensive word.
It makes me feel stupid. Like I can't speak the language of the universe, dude.
Oh, welcome to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Will.
And Will is a I mean, like, yeah, the weird part is like you're bad at math and so is Kira, but you two are bad at math in totally different ways.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, you like have trouble doing like quick addition and subtraction and division and shit, and she has trouble doing like decimal points and fractions. And you know what?
No, I have trouble with that too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I don't know if that even means that like I don't know if that means you two are like opposite ends of being bad at math, or if like she's just above you.
Oh, she definitely, if she can at least
because I'm thinking like
quick. Simple math, she's definitely a step ahead.
Yeah, but she's a woman, so there's like she's already got like a bunch of negatives to her stat block, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, I guess there's more pressures to learn math.
Yeah, I mean it's just really one of the, well, I mean, we do learn the Arabic numeral system.
We've got a lot of issues with Arabia right now.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that we should probably go over to the Romans and use the Roman numeral system.
Well, I heard the Romans won't allow us to use their airports to bomb the Arabians anymore.
Really?
Actually.
So we can't go to theirs. What are the other options? We've got Arab numerals, Roman numerals. Are there other numerals? Japanese numerals?
I would say the Chinese, but that's communist.
Oh, God. The Japanese have a numeral system. It's like the little dash and then the two
stolen
dash.
From the Chinese?
Oh, God, it is. So it's just the Chinese numeral system.
It's too socialist.
Oh, my God. We could never do that.
It's communist light.
Does India have its own numeral system?
America needs to make its own freedom numerals.
Oh, my God, yes. Just like freedom fries back in 2001.
We'll call the number 1 Trump.
Yes. Okay.
Also, subsequently, number 46 and 47.
Will all 46 and 48.
45 and 47. Excuse me.
45 and 47. Those will also be Trump.
Yeah.
Can we just call them Trump 2 and Trump 3? So you have to know. You have to know the normal numeral system to understand that one too.
You still have to learn.
Yeah. We're gonna call it Trump 2 and Trump 3. It'll be great. It's basically be fantastic. Just like Barron. That's Trump 2. He's great. You know what? He's so tall he can be Trump 2 and 3. It's fine. And then Trump Jr. is just over there seething in the corner, just fucking pissed. I'm good to be fucking Trump too. I worry about people, like, because people want like those kids to run for president, and
Right.
I worry about like people using that as a system, because I'm like, we're not a monarchy. Like, the whole point of not being a monarchy is that those people's kids shouldn't be the president.
And what makes me so sad, I think, and if we're gonna take aside my political beliefs, right?
Right.
And if
Which ones? I'm sorry. I don't. What political beliefs do you have?
The communist ones. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If we just put those to the side,
Yeah.
let's just say for the hypothetical, we embrace monarchism.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are we picking the Trump family?
Because they got big golden towers.
They're stupid. Like, they're legitimately the worst family. Like, can we, I don't know, the Kennedys are kind of famous. Can we, RFK sucks.
I was going to say, like, we've already tried to kind of do that. The Clintons, we already did that one.
Yeah.
We could do...
But, I feel like we could find a better, hell.
Oh, would it be Obama? Would the communists like to have Obama as his king?
The communists, no. But,
yeah, the communists in you're like, no, God, no, he's black. Absolutely not. Now the non-communist in me is like, okay, fine, but the communist in me is like, hell no.
I like that the communist part is racist, but
well, I mean, you have to.
The non-communist part.
Well, I mean,
not.
it's an extremist faction. They have to have an other to hate. So, I mean, like, and capitalists. I mean, who's saying that capitalists have to be white? There's plenty. There's just as many black capitalists.
No one is saying that.
So basically, you should just hate every race and then divide from there.
Maybe
all
it's
the
not
communists.
the race. Maybe it's something.
No, maybe you should just hate everybody.
Than that,
you should hate
and
everybody.
Not so
and then
surface level.
cherry pick them out.
Right.
And then you could be like, you know what, you're one of the good ones.
In a way, you kind of do have to do that, but
it's
more of like the majority are the good ones, and it's a real subset minority that the bad
tell
ones.
that to Stalin. I don't think he felt that way. I think
which
he was
is hilarious because once again, the minorities are the problem.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. The minorities are 100. The problem
which is
the minority is always the problem.
The rich are the minority in this situation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're always. I mean, look, the problems are always minorities. You've got rich people, black people, gay people, trans people.
You don't need to add more than rich. That's
sorry.
just the majority here.
No, well, I'm sorry. I feel like Stalin wasn't really big on trans people. I think maybe he might have had some feelings about that.
I don't know. I don't know his feelings about trans people at all.
Patrick, take the picture of Stalin with that guy that he erased and make that guy trans. Like give
him have a bad wig on him.
Yeah, just got like a shitty wig and like giant tits. Yeah. Throw that through Grok. Grok will do that.
Stalin had some issues for sure.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, did he like gay people? He hate gay people?
I legitimately have no idea.
I have no idea.
I've not gotten that far in my readings to know Stalin's thoughts on things.
I mean, like, Lenin seems like the cool one.
Well,
Lenin seems like the guy where he would have been cool with trans people.
I think was the cool one because he made gay was fine in Lenin's Soviet Russia.
Yeah, Lenin seemed generally cool, kind of all around. He was like a chill bro.
He was like women, gays,
women, do what you want.
Regular working people, yeah. I mean, we love Lenin.
What did Lenin do to? Did he kill a lot of rich people? Because I feel like he didn't kill a lot of rich people. He let them leave, right?
I don't know, actually. I don't know a lot about... I mean, I know like the general overview, but I don't know the details of the Bolshevik Revolution.
Actually, how many rich people did Lenin kill?
If I'm right, though, like...
How many did he kill with his bare hands?
He didn't try to kill the actual, like, monarchy family. What happened, apparently, was, like, the Bolsheviks who were in charge of that area basically heard that the White Army was coming, and they freaked out, and they were like, fucking just kill them all.
Yeah, they just killed them all. Yeah. That's one of those things where like that, I wonder if like Lenin heard that like later on in that day and just put his head in his hands and just sat there being like, my God, you fucking idiots.
Right.
Like
it's kind of like that.
Because I mean, Lenin was smart enough to know that would follow him into like past when he's dead. That will follow him for the next hundreds of years.
That's a history book making.
Yeah. He's just like, my God, you fucking retards.
It has to be one of those moments like where you hear when the Rome had its like two big civil wars, like where it was like Julius versus the Senate, and they sent him, I think, Pompey's head.
Yes.
And he's just like he just kills them all.
Yeah,
for
that was his. They made him very, 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 very angry.
In a very similar and kind of ironic way how the Egyptians sent Mark Antony's head to Augustus, and he killed all of them for it.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. Mark Antony was a little bit of a bitch.
I wonder. No, I love Mark Anthony. Don't be talking shit. Don't Mark Anthony.
What? Just because he went and banged Cleopatra? Just because he fucked Cleopatra?
Man got the historic cheeks.
She was white. She was a white lady. He didn't get anything out of that. He was a little bitch. He was like, I'm gonna marry the pharaoh, and then But if she was a brown woman, I'd give him full points, because that would have been daring. But she was a white lady that was just cosplaying. I bet you money.
When did we
Cleopatra,
let Greeks be white? When were we letting Greeks be white?
Ever since we started letting Italians do it. So that was what, the 1920s? I mean, they're white now. You know what? And that's a problem. That's a problem. Donald Trump is president, and that's a bad thing.
What if he got on and like made a speech and he was like, "We need to reduce the whites.
We got to get rid of the whites.
No
There's
more,
too many."
He was like, "No more. They won't let me use the airports. The Italians aren't white anymore.
They're not white anymore. We're taking
Greeks,
it away from them.
They're striking at the ports. They're not white anymore.
Not white anymore. The Israelis, though, they're still white. Don't worry. The Jews are still totally white.
Best whites, the Jewish people."
The best whites. Oh yeah, he's a Zionist. There you go. He's like, yeah, God's chosen people.
I was talking to Baby.
I was talking to BB,
and he said they were the best whites. Everyone's saying it.
And I said, you know what? I'm pretty sure the Bible says that. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it says.
He would. I opened up the good book. It's called the good book. I love the good book.
There's like a thing coming up where he's gonna read the Bible. And I
heard about that.
And I was like, is this going to be...
But did you hear that, like, the reason he's doing that is, like, his...
Because his approval ratings are through the fucking floor.
Yeah, well,
and people are pretty sure he doesn't read the Bible.
Everyone knows he doesn't read the Bible.
Yeah.
He can't even name his favorite book.
Well, I mean, your favorite...
He's literally, like, in a video saying... Like, someone's like...
Well, he doesn't say
Donald Trump,
his favorite quote.
Like, no, they're like, can you name your favorite book of the Bible? And he's like, I couldn't really pick one. I love them all.
I love them all so much.
No, he doesn't ever name one. And then, like, he's like, I love... 2 Corinthians.
You know what?
Who says 2 Corinthians?
No one, first off. If people go for 2 Corinthians, they're going for Psalms first. Like, way sooner. But, like, the weird part is, like...
Oh, yeah, you're Catholic, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about him beefing with the Pope?
I think he's a piece of shit, and I don't even like the Pope. Like, my religion doesn't have a Pope, and fuck that guy. The Pope's right. What the fuck are you doing? What are you saying?
What do you think about him? Like,
one of the few times where a guy who is not a papist is like, the Pope's all right. You know, like, fuck that.
This is one of the few times I wish your dad hadn't had the stroke, so I could be like, so what do you think about...
What do you think about the Pope? And he'd be like, which one?
No, what do you think about the fighting with the Pope? Because I don't know if he could get... I don't know.
My dad today was talking about fucking... Was that tow motor?
What?
I think it is. He was just growling at the door. My dad today was talking about how,
we're talking about the Pope. He's
Catholic. Yeah, he's actually Catholic. We can't talk about the Pope. My dad today was talking about, like, the Strait of Taiwan, you know, and how the Japanese prime minister apparently ran a battleship through the Strait of Taiwan, and just to like saber rattle, basically.
No chance. I would have heard about that.
They did, yeah. The new prime minister of Japan's it's a woman.
Because there's this guy I watch who is like just watching the Strait basically and reporting on it, and he never mentioned that. So I wonder, when did that happen?
I'm guessing it happened today because he didn't say anything about it yesterday. Okay. But he was like, "Yeah, I like the new Japanese prime minister," and I was like, "She's
like the Margaret Thatcher of Japan."
Yeah,
right?
I was like, "You like the fact that the prime minister was saber rattling?" Like,
also. He likes the fact that Japan is like militarily gearing up again.
Yes, apparently. He's like, yeah, they deserve to have they deserve their sovereignty. And I'm like,
so America needs to leave?
Yeah.
Is that what he's suggesting?
I think he trusts the Japanese to take care of their own shit. Which I was like, look, you're going to have it either way. You're either going to have to have your thumb on them or just cut ties with them completely. Because if you let the dog go out and it bites somebody, we all know we're going to have to put the dog down.
I mean, if America leaves, China is immediately going to be influencing the shit out of them.
So it's one or the other. Either you fucking hold that bitch down and you rein in that leash, or you just let her go and then tell China to do whatever they want with her.
Did you see
that? Which
honestly...
If they would really be good, they could get her back for the of Nanking. They'd be a different kind of, but
every party member.
Yes.
So stupid.
All lined up like it's a fucking Doujin,
It's
like they're
that,
stuck in the wall.
Do you remember that one OnlyFans lady who was like, I'm going to let 1,000 men cream pie me?
Yes, yeah.
It'd be like that.
Oh my god, did you hear like what happened to her afterwards?
No.
Some lady broke that record in like 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was just like, it's not really that much of like a...
Well, it's no effort.
No, it's just extremely uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah, it just is a lot of waiting around.
Well, also it's like...
on like that doctor bed with like the machine, like with your legs spread, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it would be the same issue of like if you fucking, if you fucked a fleshlight and came in it 1,000 times,
Yeah.
like you're...
So I heard
it's not
like,
gonna be great.
I heard the problem, and like, I feel like because I saw the one lady's video, you know.
You bought it? You paid for it?
No, I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
I'm just saying. I mean, like I was gonna be like, oh,
it was a clip of it.
I was like, what are you, a capitalist paying for your porn?
No.
You're supposed to steal it,
actually,
like
on
you
that
good
topic,
communist man that you are.
On that topic,
yes.
For whatever reason, Instagram like was going through a fucking wave of trying to like give me OnlyFans ads, basically. Basically, it's like, you know, it's women who are being thirst trapped so they can sell their OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I was just getting a wave of those ads. And I was just like, I don't fucking care how many women you send after me, Instagram. I'm not fucking paying for porn.
Of course. I mean, those women have ruined every porn subreddit, too.
I completely agree.
That's all those porn subreddits are.
Like, you do not get good quality porn from subreddits anymore.
Nobody's just in their house fucking their wife and being like, you know what, this should really go on r/cream pie.
You have to go to a niche. Like you gotta do like r/average girls, basically.
Yes, yeah. r/average girls, r/clown farts, r/too much makeup.
Clown farts is a good one.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's a big one. Patrick, go get on r/clown farts and find like the top post and put it up. It's not what you think it is. Yeah. It's an ISIS beheading video.
Man. The new ISIS beheading videos is the Ukrainian drone footage.
Oh my god, yeah. It
is so wild to watch that shit.
You know what what fucks me up is that like only a couple of years ago, running fiber and getting fiber internet in Mississippi was like, people were like, well, we can't do that. That would cost too much goddamn money. And now Ukraine and Russia,
kilometers of fiber optics,
just filling fields where it's become an issue.
Yes.
I wonder at some point, is there going to be a business who's just like, we clean up the fiber and we sell it back to people?
Yes, there is.
Yeah,
and it's going to be a Ukrainian business.
Yeah.
But like it made me feel like when I heard about like there was just fields and fields of fiber optic cables that's gonna like severely impact the environment and stuff.
It'll have to.
It made me like stop, and I was like, God, you know, war is now, you know, it was destructive before, but like now it's like in a whole new way destructive, I guess. And I was like, man, it's like we're living in Metal Gear 4 now.
Yes, of course. I mean, it hasn't quite gotten to Metal Gear 4 levels. When it does, it'll be cool as hell.
Yeah,
but now it's just kind of gay and stupid.
We only have microscopic drones. We don't quite have.
We're living through Metal Gear Solid
nanotech.
2 at the moment. Is what most people say.
Yeah,
They're like,
okay.
you're living through Metal Gear Solid 2. You've got your drones. You've got your micro technology.
I'm just looking up for anyone named Armstrong running for the Senate.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, or anybody named George Sears.
Yeah.
The solidest snake.
Yeah. That was the president. Right?
Yeah, too. Yeah. Any guy running for president named George Sears, he's probably only on the up and up. Probably.
Republican, I'm going to
guarantee
100%.
Yes. Yeah, George Sears is 100% a Republican. I worry about that stuff. Fiberglass, I mean, it's made of fiberglass, right? It's made of glass? Fiber's made of glass?
I think so. Some kind of like...
So if the sun shines through it, can it start a fire?
Yeah, I know it like plastic melt. I know it has plastic that melts into the ground.
Oh my God. If it gets hot enough, that shit just melts into the ground.
That's what I've heard.
That's got to be so bad for the environment.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
It's ruining. Imagine if you just like covered a cornfield in that shit and then just melted all over it. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I just imagine that and like also another thing to imagine, there will be decades of Ukrainian like people finding just body parts.
Of course, yeah. And microplastics will be a huge issue, I bet.
Yeah.
Like just that shit getting ground up
apparently,
somehow
like
and then
cleaning it
food.
up, like it like I don't know how to explain it, but like it releases like particles that gets in your lungs.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we don't have to worry about, or our kids don't have to worry about that, because microplastics is going to make sure we don't have kids in the first place.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine. My balls are basically like 99% plastic at this point, I'm pretty sure. You ever gotten a semen analysis done?
No.
You think you'd be able to do it?
What, come in a cup? Yeah, probably.
No, I mean, like, you got to wait for 5 days. That's the hard part.
I can probably wait for 5 days.
I don't know about that. I've seen...
You know what? I couldn't do it because now I don't trust the medical field with my DNA.
Well, you're also a gooner. You're an admitted gooner.
Yeah,
How are you
true.
going to last 5 days without ejaculating?
Wait, you have to last 5 days without ejaculating?
Yeah, you have to wait. You got to build those boys up because they got to see how many of them are dead after 5 days.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be tough.
Yeah, well, I mean, the good news is they put you in a sterile bathroom with a giant fluorescent light that buzzes really loud, and then you just got to do whatever you can with your own thoughts.
Sexy.
Mm-hmm. I know, isn't that great?
Yeah.
So
what'd you think about?
I don't remember. Probably Eric, realistically, and that new tattoo that he got. I mean, that's not bad, but I mean, I can say it. Eric's not here. I was thinking about Nikki for most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Her little Tinkerbell body sliding up and down.
Yeah, well, I mean, like sliding in and out really depends. But like up
it's
and
like
down.
that meme of the train trying to go through the tunnel.
yeah. Nikki trying to sound me be like. Yeah. Would you ever be able to? Have you ever tried that?
Sounding?
Yeah. Have you ever even like? You never in your life, not once.
I've never even looked it up.
You've never grabbed a thing and been like, I wonder. Like opened it and looked at it and been like, this toothpick.
I'm gonna tell you the 2 things that convinced me to never even look up stuff about it.
Okay.
1, you told me about it.
Okay, that's one of them.
2,
okay.
the Key and Peele bit where he's like, and I shoved a toothpick down my penis hole. I screamed for 4 hours.
Yeah.
When they're on a car trip.
Yeah. I mean, there's some toothpicks right there in front of you.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, we could figure it out,
it'd be a fight.
Also, I like that one of those reasons was you told me about it, and I now know that it exists. That's it. That was one of the defining factors as to why you will never try it.
Yeah.
Can't blame you, really.
I mean, there's so many things like that. Like
it hurts.
I don't have to be told to try putting my head below a tire to know that I shouldn't.
Well, that's one of us. But my point being, sounding hurts.
Yeah.
I don't see why anybody ever would try it.
No, I don't get it.
Well, I try it, I get. But like doing it more than once, It's kind of like cocaine for me. Like I can see why some people would like this, but this is not doing anything for me.
Right.
Yeah, just find you something to play with in there. There's a whole bunch of little toys in that bowl.
I just didn't like it staring at me.
Okay, well, it's just because I have a little man living in a bowl on my table doesn't mean you just get to pick him up and flop him over like that. You covered him in a plastic bag, by the way. He's probably going to suffocate, which is fine. That's fine. First off,
I can put some holes in it.
Well, that's what the toothpicks are there for.
Oh shit! I stabbed him.
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god! Listen to him. That's fucking sick, dude. You know what?
In a way, though, beautiful.
Yeah, I hope that I look like that on the inside. You ever think about like how beautiful your insides would be? They're gonna be like this beautiful crimson ruby.
I was gonna say, do you think we're all rainbow colored on the inside?
Oh, I wish, dude. You ever see those big things? It's like a map of like all the organs, and like the lungs are purple and the heart's red, and then everything's like color coded to make it a little bit easier.
Right.
You know that ain't what that shit looks like. It's all just red on the inside.
Well, it's all or that gross pale pink.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. The pig intestine color. Yeah. That there has to be. I know that people say that blue is like the least appetizing color, but I swear to God that pale pink is like the least appetizing.
Yes.
Like anything that is that color, I'm gonna be like, I don't know if I should eat this, and I don't know if that's
gray.
my body.
I think gray is the least appetizing.
I mean,
because pink, I'm like, oh, fresh meat, I can cook this. I see gray, I'm like, I'm not putting this.
Yeah, it's like
anywhere
aged
near
or
me.
something. Yeah, it's old.
Yeah,
because it used to be pink or something, and now it's gray.
Yeah.
What color is tofu? Is tofu all white?
White. It's like a pale white.
Okay.
It's like a milky pale white.
I fucking hate tofu. I don't understand the appeal.
You just don't cook it good.
I just don't understand the appeal.
Mostly the appeal is frying it and dipping it in sauces.
Okay, well that sounds like it could be good. I had it raw, and I was like, this doesn't taste like anything.
Oh yeah,
it tastes like literally nothing.
Tofu is a vehicle of deliverance.
Oh, okay, so it's just for texture. Like it's just it's just you put whatever flavor you want on it, and this is the texture of the food.
Yeah,
is tofu a Japanese specific thing, or do they steal that from the Chinese like everything else?
I don't know. I don't know the history of tofu. Patrick, go to Wikipedia and put up the history of tofu.
Well, there it is. We all know now. And
Cool.
Yeah. Taking bets, what do you think it is? Do you think they stole it from China?
Yeah.
Me too. Honestly.
I mean, look, just legitimately, I think a majority of times, a lot of the Asian countries around the big one stole a lot of shit from them.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's amazing how much even India stole from China. They stole and China stole whole religion from them.
Turns out, cultures influence other cultures.
Yeah. I mean, well,
it just doesn't help that the Japanese people originally came from China, thinking they reached heaven, which is why they called their country the Sunrise Kingdom.
I thought you were going to say, everywhere except for in America, because we don't let other countries and other cultures influence us. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, you put on a Mexican hat and I'm going to shoot you to death. That's more. That's way more the American spirit.
Yeah.
Which is weird because you can also, you know what?
It's weird how we celebrate our past being very
diverse,
xenophobic. No, what's the other one?
Xenophilic.
Yeah, being xenophilic.
Yeah,
and like being the melting pot and stuff. And now we're so xenophobic.
Well, I mean, I'm starting to think that it goes in cycles because we had like the British get here, they kill all the Indians, and then they integrate with the Irish, and then they kill the Mexicans, and then they integrate with the Italians. And then they kill the gays.
In that whole Mexican bit, like the Irish were so disgusted by America, they went, we're switching sides.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, realistically, if you were an Irish person and you came from Ireland in that time too, like, what?
You want to try this?
What is it?
It is Flying Horse. It's got...
I mean, I've done a lot of drugs, but that sounds like...
It's pretty good.
That sounds like heroin and cocaine is what that sounds like.
You want to try it?
Is it weed?
It's THC, yeah?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No. You do not want me to get high and then be on the podcast.
Why?
Because I'm not any good at it.
Right.
I can't be funny while I'm stoned. I've got to be evil and racist. How am I supposed to be funny? I can't do that while being high. It makes me too nice of a person.
Peace pipe denied.
Yes, exactly. I do legitimately think that like America has this big thing of going in cycles instead of like having one thing that we believe in. Because like we have the Democrats and Republican thing, and then it goes into the cycle of everybody loves each other, then everybody hates each other, and then it just cycles around. And I wonder if that's just what America's going to be for every 20 years. You know, every 20 years is going to be people love each other, then hate each other. Or if there's always maybe a thing that people hate.
I think there's always going to be a thing people hate just because it's how the system works.
I mean, yeah,
I mean, like you say we went through that cycle, but like, technically speaking, I mean...
You're right. I don't like black people any more than I did in the 60s.
Right. Well, I mean, it's always been hate on black people. That's an easy one that American elites go to.
Yeah.
Immigrants are also an easy one. I mean, the Irish, the Mexicans, the...
Okay, now you're getting into people that Eric hates.
Somalians, Haitians, you know.
Somalians. That's The Rock. That's The Rock and his people.
Oh, right.
Yeah. People don't hate Somalians.
Yeah.
That's
no, they're universally loved.
Yeah.
You're right.
Is Eric here? Is that what that sound was?
Nah.
That's
just the not deer that was following me.
I'm gonna go check if that was Eric. I'll cut all this out.
Okay, well.
Eric, is that you?
If you die, don't say I didn't warn you. There he goes to check it out. Hoping that we don't get a gunshot. I need to find a weapon, maybe. Let me just grab this guitar. It's nearby.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey.
I got a different haircut. Don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, you're looking kind of ruffled.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I went in there and cut it off. You know, like scissors.
As you do.
Snip, snip. Yeah. I was feeling like getting into the revolution or something, you know. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you got to change like the way you look, you know, so like police can't identify you.
Right. That's what they say.
Yeah. Eric's not here. As a matter of fact, that was no one. No one was here. It was nothing. As a matter of fact, the dogs were barking at nothing.
Oh, okay.
So, what were we talking about?
We were talking about...
We got to do a script today, don't we? We've got to record lines for that animation.
Can't do that without Eric.
Oh, God damn it. Where the fuck is he? Is he killing dogs again? Is that what he's like? Is he so enthralled with his job of killing dogs?
Ever since he became friends with Christy Nome, he's been real gun ho about.
Yeah, ever since he became
dogs.
that like the kennel executioner or whatever they call them. I don't remember. It's got a title. I remember that, but like I just call it dog fucker. I have no idea what it is. What's the professional term for I kill and fuck dogs? Whatever it is, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Patrick, if you can find that title, put it up on screen. I'm sure there's something. There's probably like an archaic term for it.
I think they called them catchers.
Whoa.
In the medieval
Okay,
times.
that is. You can't say that. Patrick, bleep that out. You can't say that. Yeah. Patrick, replace that with the N-word.
No. No.
Yeah, there you go. Replace it with Microsoft Sam saying the N-word. Do you think that you could do that? Will they let you just make Microsoft Sam say the N-word?
I've been getting hit with a bunch of like AI who like are unleashed and will do anything for you. So maybe.
Oh my God. You know what? I've never thought about that. Those like unleashed AI that are just obviously for fucking.
Right.
I wonder if they will just like cater to your racist fantasies.
Got to, right?
They've got to.
Unleashed.
I mean, that's the whole point of it being like this unlocked AI. It'll do whatever you want. You pay money for it. It'll be racist for you. We should buy one of those and just replace me on the show with that.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of which, I have not been replaced. Nothing has been replaced. I am the same Patrick that left earlier. I'm the exact same guy.
Okay. No, why you need to bring that up. Hey, you want to see me? Play this here guitar?
Can you play the guitar now?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh my God! When did you learn to do that?
Yeah, just been practicing.
Yeah, I'll say. Jesus. So you doing anything with that skill? Like you making a band or anything?
No. I usually like to just go in the woods and set this system up just to keep the things in the night that stalk around up awake.
Okay. Speaking of those, one of my coworkers came to me today and he said that he went out into the woods with his 10-year-old son. And he was hanging out with his son.
Let me guess.
And then they both got...
An angel came down and said he had to sacrifice his son in the name of God. He went to a mountain, climbed it with his son, tied him up. It was going to sacrifice his son.
And then...
But at the last second, the angel stopped him and said this was all a test.
Right. And
that he didn't... And that the Lord Messiah was going to be born of his seed.
Right. But what does he have to do still to his son? The big thing... Give you a hint.
Untie him.
No. Mr. Kellogg was big into it.
Oh, he has to jack off his son.
Yeah. That was it. All right, look, we got you. Untie him. No, but do give him a hand job, though.
Are you serious? Yes.
Wow, Genesis reading a lot different than I don't remember this part. Just yeah. All right, now cut the head of it off. What? Take this knife. Cut off the tip.
No.
I worry about like where humanity was at to where the point to where Abraham almost killed his son and then he said, "No, I didn't have to kill him. I just had to cut off his dick." And then everybody went, "Oh, of course."
That makes
and then
sense.
they started cutting off their own dicks.
Yeah, and then eating the foreskin.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I wonder, what did you do with it? Did you just throw it on the ground and say,
you don't wanna waste that meat.
Yeah, of course, right? Like you fry it up, feed it to the dogs or something?
You eat it. So
Eat it yourself?
That's what they
I guess
do.
it's probably protein.
Don't they eat it?
Who is they? We're talking about they with parentheses? With
Editor Patrick,
3 parentheses on either side?
Put in the music. You know the one. I know you know the one.
The last time we put that music in, the episode got striked.
How does that go? Do.
You were the one who could definitely do it just with your voice.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do any more than 10 seconds.
Okay, yeah. when I did the IDF commercial read, like ad read for Reggie.
Yeah.
That episode got struck and we can't get money off of that episode, even though it's one of like the most watched viewed episodes on the show. Because I put in like that music. I put in Hava Vavila. I don't remember what it is. The Jewish song. I put the Jewish music behind it because it was funny. Nowadays,
I remember when the days where you could put that song up and no one cared.
Yeah, I mean, a big thanks to the Merchants Guild, for keeping this show going.
Do we have a Merchants Guild?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely, we do.
Nice.
Yeah, the banks in the state are bankrolling this show. As a matter of fact, this show, most of the money we make is off of loans at high yield interest.
Oh, good.
Speaking of which, I mean to tell you, you and Eric are signed up for these loans. I kept my name off of it just because, like, I don't want to say my name.
It's
on
a lot
the show.
of risk. So
it's a lot of it's a lot of risk, and I mean Eric has nothing to lose, so it'll be fine.
That's hilarious considering
he's got Nikki. And she's nothing. She's nothing to him.
I was going to say, as far as I know, he probably has the least amount of assets of us.
I don't know. It's probably you.
You think so?
Yeah, you've been to his house. I mean, he's got shit all over that house.
Doesn't he still make $725, or is he making more?
I don't know.
Than
He
that
makes
now?
like $11 an hour or something.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, but his wife works too. So, which I mean,
but she's getting paid like 40 cents less on the dollar. So
yeah, I mean she is, but she's a stripper, so she makes plenty of money. The weird part is she can't really get up on the pole that well.
Did you know that?
God damn it. Eric! I'm busy calling your wife a stripper. What the fuck are you doing? She can't get up on the pole. So Eric, how was your day at work?
Well, I mean, once the mauling wounds kind of started to wear away, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Mondays were closed, so it's always a bit more of a chill day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, Mondays are like my busiest days, legitimately. What the fuck was that?
Really?
Was that him?
Huh?
It sounded like he was like crackling a water bottle.
Oh, no, he was just tappy toes. He was
Okay.
getting swept away by a broom there.
He's coming back in. He's coming back for more. I didn't
shut the
I didn't
door,
open the door.
Oh, he went under the table.
Yeah, give me the broom.
All right, buddy. Here.
Go.
All right, now that Patrick's done with that blatant animal abuse.
Yeah.
You
Speaking
should
of which,
Is it
I am-
weird to you that like totes looked human?
By the way, don't worry about that. By the way, I am the real Patrick. I am the exact same Patrick that you always do the podcast with. Don't pay attention to my hair. I did cut it. As I told Will, I'm joining the revolution. I had to cut my hair and make sure that, like the cops.
Oh, and I feel like I should inform you, I'm being followed by a not deer. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I've pretended not to notice.
Oh, that's good. Is it James?
Yes. I mean,
Oh.
no, I don't know.
I haven't seen it in a while.
So I work at a shelter. I'm pretty much a druid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Honestly, if
be
working
on
at
the
a-
watch out because it might try to attack those near me to like try and get closer.
Yeah.
Oh, not me. I'm in on the.
I know you carry, so I guess
Me neither.
we would hate for it to get a gun or something.
Yeah. Me neither.
There's a reason why there's silver tip ammo in my pistol. Ironically, that's real. I do have silver tip ammo.
Why
not gonna
would
lie.
you do that?
In case he runs into any werewolves, not deers, vampires.
Well, that's not going to happen. So
I also
don't-
dipped all of my bullets in white ash.
Does silver
but
work
anyway.
on vampires?
Depends on the mythology, but generally, yes. That's
I've
one
always
of the reasons.
figured though, like if you put in a bullet just in case, I mean, gotta work on like 90% of mythical creatures, right?
I mean, to a certain degree, just because silver is seen as like a really pure / holy metal, which I don't know why it gets that, but it is.
It's
That's
just
what
it's
they
so
say.
glossy, I guess.
Yeah, I
Pure
mean,
silver implies impure silver. That virgin
Well, you can
silver
have
implies slut silver. You
can
know
have-
what I'm trying to
you can
say?
have impure metal.
Can we call it slutty metal?
Yeah.
How did we never get to? Why did humanity never call it slutty metal? That's so much better than impure
I'm imagining
metal.
a blacksmith in his shop, like he's like, I don't know, combining other metals into like his metal, and he's like, "You fucking slutty metal, you."
Does the metal have like a black
That's called
spade with a Q on it?
Slutty metal is called an alloy.
There you go. I was making it, having sex with a black man
Eric,
because he's a blacksmith.
Would you like to have a rip of this? It's pretty good.
What is it?
It's THC.
It's flying horse.
That doesn't tell me very much.
Yeah.
It's clearly
indica and
neither a
syndica.
horse nor is it flying.
Indica and Syndica?
In hybrid.
Indica, Syndica,
That's not you think it is. It's like
I know it's not special.
50%
I'm
of the
telling
stuff
you
in
what
the-
it is.
Patrick, you're gonna have to bleep that, by the way. That was just actually a soft A. So that's what we need. We needed to get Eric more high than he already is.
Pull on it.
Oh, pull on it, mother, father, pray for me.
That's what your coworker did with his son, right?
Oh, yes, exactly. So my coworker went out into the woods with his 10-year-old son, right? And they're just hanging out, going out into the
They
woods,
pulled on
whatever. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it was like
With
an
his son
Abraham.
nearby.
Yeah,
it was an Abraham
It was
situation.
an Abraham.
We've already been over this. It was an Abraham situation.
There was an angel.
Yes.
Oh.
However, at one point,
I see.
my coworker's son turned around, said "What the fuck," and then started sprinting so fast that he came out of his shoes. He was wearing like slip-on shoes.
Yeah.
And I guess they were Crocs. See, Eric, this is what you get for trying to get high. It's too much
Good
for him.
shit.
It's
Good
too much
shit.
for him.
I like when like people like cough a lot. Everyone's like, "Yeah, it's good shit, right?"
My
When
man
it's
has
just
been
like,
smoking weed for 30 years and he can't take that. That's that good shit.
Yeah.
That's how you know. Eric's actually dying. Eric? Eric? Oh my God. Eric? Eric! Inject him with this.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah?
Oh, was that stronger weed you just injected?
Yes,
me
it
with?
was actually. Yeah.
Oh,
that was
damn.
pure THC.
That's just what I needed.
Pure THC and $50,000
And
ground
only
up and
a tablet
Yeah.
of fentanyl.
a tablet.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a big tablet, but sure, yeah, it's
His
a tablet.
alien biology
It's
can
a
have
I
it.
need about 5 grams.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
about right. Yeah, that's about right.
For me, my tolerance is pretty high.
But he ran and he flew out of his shoes. And then my coworker obviously also started running because he didn't know what the fuck his son just saw.
Right.
Sure.
But his son claimed that he saw a tall, lanky, white figure peek out from behind a tree.
Ooh.
And I was like, yeah. And
Humans do be making patterns.
bro, my man saw the moon.
well, I legitimately was like, I bet he saw Slender Man. I bet he's 10. His son's 10.
I got that he saw Slender
Nah,
Man.
Slender Man's
I'm
out of
totally
fashion.
okay with that. I understand that.
Slenderman's out of fashion, dude.
I know.
What
That's
my
why I'm
man
cringing.
actually saw was
I think it was the middle of
moon.
the day. I mean, it could have been the moon still, but like, I mean, you know how fucking
I mean,
shit
it
works
could
right
have just
now.
been a birch tree that was crooked behind
With a
a
knot in
regular
it.
oak tree.
Yeah, it could have been fucking anything.
And it had a knot in it where the wood was a much lighter color.
And
Yes.
maybe it had a pattern like near the top that looked like a face.
He came back. He came
Human
to me
brains
and was
are
like,
famously.
I
good
know.
at
That's what I
making
said. I was
face
like, he came to me
patterns.
and he was
Sorry,
like, so what do you think that like he saw? And I was like, he probably just fucking, he's 10.
If you
He
try
probably-
and say that you saw in real life something that I was there for the fucking creation of, I'm sorry. Fuck
yeah,
off.
exactly.
Like,
yeah.
like, bro, I was on the internet. I was there when the old magic was written. You
I
cannot-
told him that he
that-
should
this-
like
this is not how this
actually
is
like
gonna work.
leave the house and then put up a bunch of notes in the woods and then
Your
like wake his
coworker's
son
religious,
up.
right?
Yeah, he's very religious.
Yeah.
This is the guy who claims he saw a demon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just gonna think that's a demon too. Then.
Yeah,
doesn't he?
probably. Yeah, either that or an angel or something. You know,
Why do you run from angels?
Well,
they're scary.
Yeah,
that's why they
angels
say
are
be not
yeah,
afraid.
Angels are notoriously scary looking.
Scary as fuck.
Aren't they like wheels with eyes upon eyes on them?
Which,
Some
to be
are.
honest, that's
There's
not
more
that
than
scary.
one.
There's
What,
also
what
the
kind
one
of
that's
pussy
like
was scared of that
it's like
shit?
8 heads and they're all lions.
Yeah, who's scared of that?
Okay, it has 3 heads and 1 is a lion. But not the point.
That is
yeah,
the
they
point.
look freaky
They're
as
not
fuck.
scary.
And I would argue that that would be pretty scary.
This is when an angel comes to me tonight and it's going to scare the shit out of me. Yeah.
I heard you talking
Shit.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Be afraid. Be afraid, little bitch.
What if angels were that petty?
about to get run over by these wheels, motherfucker.
I mean,
and I'm gonna be looking
ironically-
at you the whole time.
Ironically, I guess fallen angels are that petty. So I
suppose so.
guess it could happen. I guess that could happen. It
Yeah,
really
imagine
depends.
all that, but worse.
Yeah.
There you go, fallen angel.
So yeah, I wonder like people say like, oh, people are like, oh, the demons look like this, red man, horns and shit. And I'm like, it's got to be, if angels are a bunch of like rings with eyes
and furries,
why do you think that demons look like the devil from
think
The
the
Simpsons?
Demons look like a bunch of furries because some of the angels are furries.
You know what? That wouldn't be that far off. They would be pretty scary. Like if they looked like werewolves or something. Yeah.
I don't know. Pictures
and probably just have like
didn't
their
happen.
backs are just like those like the wing things, but they're like cut off.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. The
know.
fairy dragon or whatever they're called, the fairy dragon outfits.
Yeah,
that have the wings. Honestly, if I woke up and there were 3 furries in my room just staring at me like over my bed,
you think you'd having a wet dream? I know, I get it.
I would.
My as long as my wife is gone, I can't be having one of those in the bed with her. I can't do that. It would completely ruin it for me.
My wife involved with
Exactly.
my sexual activity.
I was gonna say,
Disgusting. Who would want that?
Thank God tow motor's in the room. That kind of evens it out sometimes. Put that boy in the bed with me last night. He stayed up there for all of like 10 minutes.
Nice.
Gave him a nice little bath. He got up there and you know how like young dogs, they don't fucking sleep. They just kind of lay down for 10 minutes and then they get up and decide that they're going to run around the house again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those things where I was like, I can't wait for him to be like 6 so I can just be like, get in the bed with me, tow motor, and then we sleep all the way through the night straight,
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that eventually if I get close enough to him by doing that, he'll kill Kira sometime in the middle of the night.
Right.
Yeah. Could put him like in between both of us.
It's the perfect crime.
Yeah, it is.
Makes sense.
Honestly, is it? If you taught a dog to kill your wife and then killed your wife with the dog, would you be liable?
They probably so because they'd probably figure out the dog's trained, and then
right, but they would only be trained to kill the thing that's already dead.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
that's not how dog training
knowing
works.
a little bit more about how the law works around this stuff. No, all you gotta do is make sure that the dog gets euthanized quickly. And
Exactly, right? Like, yeah, just kill the dog after it kills your wife.
You argue that the dog has snapped and gone crazy or whatever, and
oh my God, I've just come up with a brand new way to do
euthanized.
divorce. A cheaper, easier way to do divorce.
Okay. All you have to do is murder your wife and your beloved pet, and then you're good to go.
Pet. I'm buying the pit bull for the purpose of having it kill her.
All right, Cupcake,
I'm not gonna...
you know your job.
It's just like this rabid dog on a chain. Yeah, I got him from the pound. Get him. Just let go. Just let the dog fucking go.
The detectives later would just be like, God damn it, Anderson, another one.
Yeah.
That fucking pit bull shot another one. 38 to the chest. What do you think about this?
You trained the pit bull to shoot a gun?
No, just another pit bull shooting, and then it shot itself. God damn it. It keeps happening. These dogs are a menace.
Yeah, you frame the pit bull. You just get this pit bull from the pound who's like, frothing at the mouth and biting at the fucking cage.
Yeah.
You bring him home, he immediately like snuggles up to your wife and goes to sleep in bed. And so you just shoot both of them and then wrap the dog's paw around the gun handle.
No. Set the dog up like Kurt Cobain. Give him a little root beer. Put him in the corner of a different building with like implying prop the shotgun up to where it's like on his back foot and like his head's gone.
Have like chocolate sprinkled around.
Yeah.
A pipe full of catnip off to the side.
I mean, the big issue here is that, dogs can't have chocolate because it has caffeine. It's like cocaine to them. You never know what you're going to get when you get a dog that eats coffee.
Yeah.
My God.
Heart problems.
I bet you.
It wouldn't be very funny. They would just get
They would
heart
just
problems.
die. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it would either not be enough to kill them or it would be enough to kill them.
Oh, you say that.
That's kind of what you would get out of that.
You say that, but I've been trying to kill tow motor like that for at least a year now, and it's not doing a damn thing.
Well,
I think he's
obviously
built up a
that's
tolerance.
because your strategy is terrible. I'll tell you what he won't build up a tolerance to. A big rock.
I thought you were going to say a 12 gauge. Yeah, it's true.
That's true too. But now you're already thinking 2 levels too complicated. That's buying a gun, buying an ammo. No, rocks are free.
Yes.
Go grab a rock and stop being lazy.
Additional to the like having your dog kill your wife and then framing the dog with a suicide and everything, you have to give the dog a long history of depression. Like, you gotta, like,
he was teetering on the edge for the last couple of years.
yeah,
there.
it was insane. As a matter of fact, I mean, like, what would you do if you got put in the pound?
He was 4.
He came from the Humane Society. He was not doing well.
I don't know what the fuck he saw while he was on the inside, man.
We got like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it next episode then.
What can't last 10 minutes?
Talking about having hits on dogs while they're in the pound.
Eric, con experience. I'm sure he has
Eric's
more than
con
10
experience.
minutes worth of content to tell us about.
I highly doubt that.
Well,
He's poor. Absolutely,
Fine.
he does not. He's got
Let's-
10
let's-
minutes max.
let's time him right now.
I spent all my money at the con.
Okay, that sounds like he has a lot to talk about.
I cannot afford to make it to work this week, and I have not figured out that problem yet.
Jesus Christ, Eric.
You need some money.
But you met Steve Blum.
I
so
did.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
did. We did awkward thumbs up together.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, you guys look happy. That's
Oh, we
what
did.
matters.
I literally did tell him to make it awkward. I was like, don't try.
Yeah,
Do the
don't try.
opposite.
We don't know each other.
I was
Yeah,
like, do
don't
the
know.
opposite. Make it weird. Make it awkward. He
Now
was actually
kiss-
super nice. It was not awkward at all.
You're like,
I'm
thank
sure
you.
he takes a
Thank
lot
you.
of pictures, honestly.
Now kiss me. What?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, good. Okay.
Little
Can
on
you
the
send
cheek
me
right
that
there.
one, by the way?
I got video of that. Don't worry.
Okay. I mean, who got video of that? Was it you?
Can
Were
I see
you
a
were
tribute
getting
to that
kissed? Who
video?
was filming?
Well, Nikki, of course.
So it'll be like way down.
I paid a lot of money to see Steve Blum.
Can I see a tribute to that video?
Yeah, is there like
You
a
can see the video?
The problem is going to be that it's going to be like from the floor pointing up. It's not going to be a very good video. Like you're not going to be like it's going to be that like really bad like framing that people do for like Uber drivers where they're like in their car.
Yeah.
They just put the phone in front of them and take their picture. It's just all like lower neck. I mean, as a matter of fact, we've got to like normalize that because I'm starting to hate looking at myself that way, and I just need everybody to like just actually do all of their pictures that way so I feel better about myself.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Can
No.
everyone be pictured from below them?
Yes, from like waist height and then up.
Kind of
you
makes
know?
people look taller if you do that too.
Yeah, it'd be intimidating,
Yeah.
you know? I'm not imagining Donald Trump's presidential portrait, but it's like from blowjob vision. Like it's me, like
He has
from
to be
the waist
sitting
up.
too.
You
He's
wouldn't
not
be
even
able-
standing.
You wouldn't be able to see his face.
I mean, like, yeah, you can if you like.
It'd just be his big
Actually,
belly.
you know what? You're right. His dick is probably too small.
It'd be just his big belly.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to see
Well,
anything.
I mean,
You'd, like-
famously, Stormy Daniels has testified that his dick is in fact that small.
I would imagine so. I mean, if you've got to,
Like its own court record.
so you're not going to be able to see anything. As a matter of fact, if you've got his dick in your mouth, then you've got his stomach over your eyes, basically. So
Right,
yeah,
I mean,
it
you
would
got to
just be-
get really far in there just to get it in your mouth. So,
Yeah.
you'd have to
I
like
mean,
press your forehead.
Donald
up
Trump's
against his gut.
presidential portrait is just a black page. He should do that for Obama. Oh my God. He's done so much like terrible shit, like
Yeah.
the Biden thing.
Yeah,
How has
he put a pin in Biden's portrait.
Yes, yeah, he put the auto pen in Biden's portrait. Why doesn't he just put a giant black like rectangle for Obama's? Like redacted him
So I
from
think
history.
Obama's still the one thing the Democrats would just like fucking go
Yeah, everybody still likes him.
crazy about it.
Even though he fucked up insurance.
Yeah.
Even though he fucking made me pay $1 bajillion for
And he
insurance
gave
for like
all of
a
our
year.
money to the banks.
And he gave all of our money to the
And he
banks.
bombed a bunch of minorities.
No, that's every president. I mean, that's
Hey.
at that point.
Hey.
At that point,
Hey.
they're all sinners. All right.
I'm still gonna put. They are. They're all war
Nah,
criminals.
Jimmy Carter was a cool guy. He did Habitat for Humanity and he bombed
Nah, he was
minorities.
an American president. I don't know if
he
I can
kind of
trust
sucked
him
at that
anymore.
though. He kept sending.
That was indeed what he was bad at. He was really bad at bombing minorities, ironically.
yeah, ironically, famously,
Famously, he
you know, with
lost
those-
a presidential race.
Yeah, remember the
because he was-
hostages? I think in Iran, actually.
Yeah.
Was it Iran?
I think it was fucking it's the thing it's the same place that they always talk about the Hillary Clinton emails. Benghazi?
Yeah.
It was Benghazi. It was the same place,
Benghazi?
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like. Was it Benghazi? I thought it was like Afghanistan, Iran.
I have
someplace
no
like that.
fucking clue. Do you
Wait,
think
was it
I am
Pat-
No,
from
it was
Mississippi?
Iran because it was the Iranian hostage crisis.
Oh, he's right.
Yeah. I
So
was about to say, I thought
that's
it
why
was
we're
Iran.
killing their kids. They
Yeah,
killed.
this is all
I can't get my
vengeance
hopes up for Jimmy
Carter.
Carter. I just feel like there's just gonna. I'm gonna be like, yeah, Jimmy Carter's a hero, and then it's gonna be like, yeah, and he was on the Epstein files.
yeah, as a matter of fact, Jimmy
I'm
Carter
not
has.
gonna- I'm not
find
gonna-
out the peanut farm
I
was
just- I
just
can't
a joke
do this
'cause they were all
anymore.
the age of the peanuts.
Yes.
and-
I have a problem, and I'm trying to get rid of this problem of like I put too many things in like this heroic category.
You?
Yeah.
Absolutely
And,
not.
And then I get my heart broken every time.
How did you do that with the military as a child, like my dad, and then be like,
I'm gonna have to
Propaganda?
let him,
What do you mean?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to let him
There's
read the
billions.
other half of that book about Karl Marx.
the Communist Manifesto?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let him read the other half now. He's starting to figure it out. I only let him read all the like smart sounding
Yeah, you
stuff.
you tore all the pages out. That's only the good stuff. It's like
all
Sun
the history
Tzu.
of like what actually happened,
Yes.
all that other stuff.
Karl
Yeah,
Marx, Sun Tzu, Art of War. We gave him all those books, but we cut out
Once
all the
again,
boring stuff.
You understand? It's a scientific process, and
Mickey
it's
goes
a system
flying.
of governance, not a utopian thought. Like no one's claiming it's a utopian thing.
We gave him Lord
Some
of the
people
Rings,
are,
but we got
some people
rid of-
claim that capitalism is a utopia too. So I'll let that slide.
Yeah.
There's crazies on both sides. We can effectively ignore those people at the very least.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we gave him Lord of the Rings, but we cut out blank, and then I was like, I can't think of a thing that you would cut out of Lord of the Rings that would actually.
Tom Bombadil.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
All the
We said we need to cap his whimsy.
Yeah, we don't need a
We didn't
whimsical
need
in
It's
the
a-
wind in the woods.
every single like Pippin and what was his brother?
Every scene with
Mary.
Mary and
yeah,
Pippin.
Mary and
every
Pippin.
Mary and Pippin.
They're
bit.
not brothers.
They're not. They're
cousins.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
yeah.
I think they're all
One of
cousins
them's a
pretty
took.
much. I think the only one not related to Frodo is Sam. The others are both distant.
Yeah, they're
cousins.
brother by another mother.
Yeah,
though.
you're right,
You
actually.
know, like they're brothers in a different sense.
'Cause then I
they're
think-
like the black person.
I think at one
sense.
point, because he meets Pippin and Mary at his uncle's house, right?
He grew up with Pippin and Mary.
Okay. But
Yeah.
eventually he goes to his uncle's house before he goes to the tavern, right?
The fuck?
No, no,
are you-
no, no.
Who,
He
what,
meets
which
them in a
uncle?
field.
You talking about
When
like
they're
Bilbo?
leaving the
Frodo's
Shire.
uncle, yeah.
Bilbo, the
No.
one who's turning 1,000,000
No.
years old.
Frodo,
I'm talking about his uncle who owns a farm just a little bit outside
Farmer
of like,
Maggot, and no, I don't think that's his uncle. And no, Mary and Pippin just like steal random vegetables from his fields all
Yeah,
the time.
you're talking about
okay.
the guy that they
and he
run
ran
away
into
from.
them while they were stealing vegetables
yes.
from his field. And then they were just like, "Oh, what are you doing? Your thing sounds cooler than
Which
what
is
we were doing."
apparently
No,
a
I thought
thing
they
that
were
they were okay
related
with?
because I remember some bit about like
it was like
him
mischievous,
hating
you know?
his
It
wife.
wasn't life destroying.
Yeah, I mean the weird
Okay.
part is that
I
they were
guess it
like
doesn't
colored
matter.
white in the movie.
Fair.
It's just strange. I don't know. Like it's framed that they're like thieves, but that's a good thing. Same thing in like the Hobbit.
Well, the
Like,
hobbits are
thieving
very
hobbits are in great, demand in Middle Earth.
Apparently so.
well. To be fair, a hobbit is just a very whimsical creature, isn't it?
It's just like a little guy.
Yeah,
Like it's just I don't.
both of those statements are correct.
Yeah, it's just like what's so good about them being because they're small? They're also fat as hell.
Yeah.
Like they're round little. Shut up! I know because your wife, you're getting horny. I understand, but still,
Hey.
they've-
What? It's not bad that your wife's from the Shire.
no. It's. I mean, he doesn't like that I called her fat. She's not fat. She's just tiny. She steals.
Perfect little
She steals. She
Scotch
steals
Irish
food
queen.
from.
Yeah.
Steals food
From
from
Farmer Maggot.
Farmer Maggot, though. So
Yeah.
She lives in a little hill.
yes,
I
she
would. I
does.
would love to live in a hobbit house. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta
can.
admit, yeah, that
I know you can,
no,
but-
You
no,
can,
I'm
yeah.
not moving to fucking New Zealand.
Why not?
Nor am I.
You live in Mississippi. What would you lose moving to New Zealand? Outside of
every single firearm and knife over 1 inch long.
yeah,
what
but
are
you
talking
would
about?
survive World War III.
That's true.
People forget New Zealand even exists and
That's,
don't put it on
that's
maps.
where
When they're
all
not
the-
watching Lord of the Rings. New
That's
Zealand
where all the
doesn't
billionaires
exist.
are building their bunkers.
Yeah, it's true. As a matter of fact, I'm moving
I
the
feel
podcast
like-
to New Zealand.
I feel like people should build their bunkers in. I think it's the Netherlands. No, it's
Yeah, Central
Norway.
Europe. That's the place that's not getting bombed.
Yeah, they should
There
build
will
them.
be no nuclear fallout
Poland
in Central
specifically.
Europe. That's for
Poland
sure.
absolutely will be good. Poland's historically
Yes. No,
fantastic.
But in Norway, where they have the seed shelters.
Oh yeah.
Like, those are the vaults. The seed
It's like
vaults.
really high up in the hemisphere.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the advantages of that are the disadvantages of that. Yes, it would be a great place for a doomsday bunker. You get to stock up once.
Yeah, for real.
Like, that is a fucking frozen wasteland. The whole reason my people left violently is because most of the place is unlivable.
Yeah.
So we had to source our resources elsewhere.
To be fair, my feeling about bunkers has slightly changed from when I was in my younger 20s to where it's not so much of a you've got to survive in this bunker forever. A bunker is just a really, really good temporary home base for you to get your fucking foundations, and then you get to go out and start
It's a man cave.
Sure.
Doing
and
the
that's
thing.
that's the biggest problem with doing it the way you're talking about is because step 1, avoid nuclear annihilation.
Right.
Cool. Great. Now all vehicles are disabled and I'm 2,000 miles away from any livable area.
Fair. My argument.
Like, time to go gather resources. Fuck.
What about strippers?
Fair. Yeah, I could just
Yeah.
like hire a bunch of strippers to survive with me and then like
And eat them.
I was gonna say tie them up to a sled and then mush them back to like
Mush them. Yeah.
I'll get the seeds
Yeah.
from the vault and then like I'll tie them to a sled and then
Stripper sleds,
Yeah, yeah. They'll be.
I'll get them to carry me to a place where there's fertile ground and I'll restart civilization.
Yeah, they're strippers. They're in fantastic shape. They can probably do that.
Yeah.
Brings a whole
2,000.
new meaning to the Iditarod.
And I won't even make them. I won't even make them rent the sled from me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like
You're in like full musher gear though, right? You're covered
Yeah.
up completely,
Yes.
and they're basically just Santa's reindeer
well, they're
out there.
they're meant for that environment.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They're. I mean, they work in the nude. They're used to this. As a matter of fact.
In a very cold AC powered strip club.
Right. The question here is: would you give the one at the front a red nose,
If she talks back.
like a blank? All right, that's the show, folks. Thank you for listening to AnythingCast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Eric.
I'm Will.